Hey, this is Cameron, and welcome to the practice log. Alright, well, it's a morning session. Oh man, we're gonna play some Bach, I think. Alright, well, you know what that means. Let's go ahead and jump into it, shall we? Oh my god, I am so tired. I did not sleep very well last night. I think I went to bed at like 3 a.m. because I couldn't go to sleep. I woke up at 7:30 today. So we're running on fumes on this one, so I'm gonna try my best. Yeah, I've been looking at the order of these videos, and it seems I've been doing a lot of music theory ones in a row. So I'm gonna chill on the music theory for a bit. So we're probably gonna watch a video. So what do we have to do today? Well, we have Bach, of course. You know, try to break some new ground in the presto. And then of course, working on memory for the adagio. Memorizing the Siciliana too. That's all part of the plan, the master plan. But yeah, other than that, I think we got everything. Oh yeah, and the Sor Mozart variations, we're gonna work on that. I really hope I'm not still tired after this. Oh man, I'm really tired. Alright, well, that covers that. So, I've been taking this time to answer comment questions. Let's take a look at the comments section. Alright, well, because I'm not in, like, fighting shape right now, I'm just gonna go through a couple of easy ones. First one, this one's from Diane. Hi, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. How does any guitarist not know Barwaco? Well, I assume that you're just asking that genuinely, but not making fun of me. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I don't know. I never really listened to that many performers, to be honest. That wasn't really part of my music education in college. Like, it was definitely much more focused on the history and the composers. And that's part of why I like watching these videos now, because a lot of the stuff I don't know and have never heard of. And I feel like it's kind of important to, like, the guitar's modern history and, like, its place in culture and stuff. So it's good to know who these virtuosi are. But yeah, so there's tons of guitarists that I don't know. I will know them at some point because we're gonna go through and watch them all. So, you know, hang in there. We'll get to them. Okay, how about this? This isn't really a question, but it is about coffee, which is something that's relevant to being tired. It's just a comment worth mentioning. So this one's from Steven Bornfeld, and you're commenting on my use of caffeine pills. Rather than caffeine pills, I decided I'd cave to the hype and bought some Vietnamese Robusta coffee. Whoa, which promised almost twice the caffeine as Arabica. My first impression was that it was boring. I don't know how you thought that. Like, why? What made it boring? And maybe your expectations were too high. But that's funny. I don't drink coffee. I do love coffee. I really do. I don't drink it because I don't like making it. I just bought a bunch of caffeine pills, and that is how I wake myself up in the morning. I usually take 2 a day. It's very dosed, so I end up taking 400 milligrams of caffeine per day. And yeah, no, it's just a nice feeling when you're asleep and you're tired, and then you just pop the pill, and then you just go back to sleep, and then you let the caffeine just kind of wake you up. That's kind of been my routine. So that's a pro tip. If you want to practice in the morning, take caffeine pill, take drugs. Yeah, and then you end it, alright. Hey, when do you break out the accordion? Some Rigondi, perhaps? I haven't heard of him. Nice try. I'm not going to be playing a keyboard on here. That's not what we do here. No accordions, only guitar. Maybe some ukulele, perhaps a cello, but definitely no keyboards. Alright, I think that's enough chit-chat. Let's go ahead and jump into the practicing, shall we? Alright, I'm going to start with the fugue, of course, and then, you know, my main focus will be on the stuff that I said. So, I'll see you on the other side. Okay, I think I've had enough. I actually do feel a bit less tired now, which is really good. So, I worked a lot on memory today for the Adagio and Siciliana. The Adagio memory is actually coming along well. I think I might be able to play that from memory pretty soon. I'm gonna play something else for now, so come on over. I'll spare you from another listen of the Adagio, and I'll play what I have of the Presto. First, like, page and a half or so. I'll take that repeat. So it's gonna get slower here. Alright, that's what I got. So that's like the first page and a half. With the first repeat, I didn't cover as much ground in that as I wanted to, because I did focus mostly on memory. But, you know, the first page is coming along, I think. I'm actually getting a little bit, there was a previous commenter talking about, like, soreness and, like, your palm right here. I'm getting that right now. Maybe it's because I took a little bit of a break and my hand's just not as used to it as it was. I don't know. Maybe I did something else. Like, maybe I lifted something. But the muscle is a little sore, so that's a little annoying. Hopefully that goes away. Well, I'll keep you updated. We have a video to watch. We're not doing any music theory today. So, let's go ahead and jump into it, shall we? I hate to do this in a morning session, but, you know, the Julian Bream one was boring, and I tried to get a subscription to iClassical, but that didn't work. So, let's just look at the Segovia documentary. We'll finish it up here, maybe. Alright, well, let's, you know, keep an open mind. It's a morning session. Segovia in the morning.
I was so taken by the love of this place.
God, is he still talking about his freaking hometown? 49 minutes in, it's like, I love where I live.
Quietness of
Yeah, it's quiet now. After I took away the flamenco.
that this year I have refused for the third time to go to Australia, also to Japan, and to South America, where I have been so many times. And then after I have ended my rest here, I am going to give about 3 or 4 concerts a week.
That's him taking it easy, too. Yeah, you're for a week, huh?
When I have a concert and I have to go in front of the public, I am always scared.
Wow, look at that piano bench. What a bench. What a bench that is. You said you were scared, little baby?
It is not for I am distrusting myself, but there are many imponderables: the size of the hall, temperature, the humidity, and the guitar is very whimsical. Sometimes it sounds very well, sometimes not.
God, so true. I blame it on the humidity too. Also your nails. A few days of nail growth can make such a huge difference. You sound like amazing and then you sound terrible and you're like snagging. And then you file them too short and then you still sound bad. We're all just trying to find that sweet spot.
And speaking about the concert stage fright, there was a great actress, Sarah Bernard. She admitted in her company a little pretty girl who had no talent. She said, I never have the track, which is the word in French for the stage fright. And then Sarah Bernard answered, wait, my dear, wait. When you will have talent, you will have track.
That's why I'm never nervous to make these videos.
But the guitar is getting a little better.
I didn't quite catch that, but...
Maestro, how long do you expect to continue your concert career?
How long do you expect to live, Maestro?
This depends of my health.
It's kind of what he asked him, honestly.
Also of the interest that I have still to inspire to the public. But believe me, I am not to be retired, but I am going to retire.
Did you ever dream in those early years that the guitar would be as widely accepted in your own lifetime as it has been?
Little by little, I was persuaded because I could measure the interest the guitar has put in the public, in the critics, and in the composers.
Did you ever imagine that it would be taught in so many conservatoires as it is now?
Oh, this is the last activity to which I am going to consecrate all my energy, because it's very nice to capture, tame, and inspire the mind of the youth, provided they receive from heaven the gift of music.
Maestro, Andalusian poetry has
Don't get spiritual on me now. Don't start throwing frequencies at me.
always been preoccupied with the anguish of life and the tragedy of death. What is your approach to that?
This is very difficult to answer in one sentence. Among many other reasons, maybe they are two complementary ones. First, we are accustomed accustomed to lose everything in our history. And then it is very easy to lose the pleasure we have in the earth, on the earth. And also everything that we love here. The second reason, complementary to the first, is that we are a strong believer in the other life. And if you quit this one, we are going straight to the other.
Do you think that there's
What are you talking about? What? I have no idea. I don't even know what to say to that.
anything left for you in the other world?
In the other realm? You guys talking about realms?
In the other world, I don't know, but I remember that a dying man was
What?
comforted by a priest, telling him many of the beautiful views and things that were in the other life. And he answered, I believe in me, nothing like home. The same thing I am going to feel, but unfortunately I have to submit to the will of our Lord.
God, you're making this poor man talk about his impending death. Because it's gonna be soon, you know? He looks pretty old. You think you're gonna be able to bring a guitar with you? What do you think, huh? How do you feel about death? How do y'all feel about death? It's pretty scary, right? I'd like to live forever. That'd be pretty cool. Imagine all the guitar you could play if you could live forever.
I always make this prayer. My Lord, I do not deserve your glory. I do not deserve to be in heavens. I request only from you a great favor. Leave me here.
Yeah. True. That's a good way to end this thing. I'm not sure what to make of that. That's Segovia. Hope you enjoyed that. I think there's a little more. There he is. All happy. How much longer does he have? I don't know. Ooh, that pipe's probably knocking off a few years. You don't want to do that. God, I can't wait to be his age and dress like that. It's gonna be so awesome. God dang, he was born in 1893. It's freaking a long time ago, man. And then he died in 1987. I have to do the math on that. Hold on. I'm not gonna use my brain to figure it out. 94. God, typing in those dates, dyslexic gang. It's hard. 1893 and 1987. I don't know if I'm dyslexic. I've never been diagnosed with that. But my guitar teacher in college did ask if I was dyslexic because I kept like mixing up notes. I think my reply was like, no, I'm just like not very good at reading. I'm sorry. But yeah, that was the Segovia documentary. I wonder if there are any other ones. Alright, we're gonna have to find maybe another Segovia documentary at some point. Do you guys have any that you recommend that we haven't seen yet? There are, of course, other things to watch. But yeah, alright, that was the Segovia one. Hopefully I'll get that masterclass up and running. I need to, I guess, contact them or find out if I got ripped off. Maybe I need to cancel my credit card. But we'll go ahead and wrap this one up here. So, let's go to the outro. Alright, well, if you made it this far, you know, be sure to subscribe, all that stuff. Leave a like. Yeah, and if you have any questions about anything, feel free to leave a comment about anything. That's always cool. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get my day started. I don't feel as tired as I did, but I have a feeling today is gonna be a rough one with how much sleep I got. So, I'll see you tonight.